Making sure you are in a comfortable seat position, a sense that the spine is aligned. So for most of us there's a need to draw the shoulders back slightly. If it's more appropriate for you, then you can lean back on something or sit up in a chair. But just that sense that the spine is aligned, the crown of the head roughly over the pelvis. The first part of this recording is going to be a guided meditation, starting to really connect into the very potent energies of the full moon tomorrow, the lunar eclipse that is also taking place. And then if you'd like to, there'll be an opportunity to lie down and to receive a sound bath to really help integrate these energies. I will put a little note on the text of the videos so you know when the meditation ends and the sound bath begins, in case you'd like to do them separately if you don't have enough time. So for the meditation, for the energy work, coming into your comfortable seated position. And if you do want to do the sound bath, then just making sure that you have enough space around you to lie down, maybe a blanket to hand or a pillow. So just getting yourself sorted. And then coming into your position with your eyes closed. And taking a moment to feel with your awareness that the body is in a comfortable position, as best we can, not wanting to fidget a lot. So if you need to, just modifying your seated position. And now just allowing the breath to draw your awareness down into that internal space. So we're not trying to do anything, we're not kind of deciding where we want to go, we're just really getting out of our own way and allowing the breath to guide our awareness down. Moving away from the mind, the thinking, and starting to move into a more softer, a more quieter place. The mind is very loud, it's very demanding, it's very active. And we just acknowledge that that is the nature of the mind. We don't try and change it, we don't try and ignore it, we just acknowledge it, but keep choosing to focus on the breath. Because everything is a choice. We have a choice with every single breath that we take as to how we would like to use our energy and the energy that we receive through that breath. And so we make a conscious choice to stay focused on the breath. And it's the breath that will guide our awareness through this meditation, this energy work. You can also do this any other time that feels right for you if you feel that you need to come into balance. But the focus of this meditation is to work with the very intense, very immense energies of the full moon tomorrow. We also have a total lunar eclipse taking place. So this is a time of very, very high energy that will stream into our atmosphere. And that energy contains light codes. So I think of light codes as like little keys, like energetic keys that start to unlock specific energetic doors in our energy system, allowing us to really connect into the deep wisdom and guidance that we all carry inside of us, and that's got kind of suppressed and pushed down through, the challenges of life, the programming, the conditioning that goes in through life. And so tomorrow we have a real opportunity to receive a lot of guidance and support to help us on our journey. And there's something this is just my personal opinion, there's something very special about tomorrow's lunar eclipse, because it's really taking us into an opportunity to do some very deep work. So we have the lunar eclipse tomorrow. We then have the solar eclipse on the new moon on the 10th of June. We then have the summer solstice on the 21st of June. And this leads us into the end of the galactic year, which is the end of July. So the galactic year is July to July. And then we have this new beginning with the new galactic year. And it's a real opportunity to shift our vibration, to shift our awareness. And that takes place at the end of July. It's like the beginning of a new spiral of time. And we're being given so much opportunity to really cultivate our own internal awareness. Everything that we're experiencing in life at the moment is to enable us to start to really be more conscious in how our life is structured, in how society is structured. You know, do we want to continue living in this way? And underneath all of that is this very deep opportunity to remember, to reawaken to the knowing that we are completely in control of our energy. Our divine right as a human being is to have choice and free will. And whilst this may seem like it's being taken away from us, we are also giving our energy, we're giving our power away. So I feel from tomorrow's eclipse, we're going to receive a lot of guidance and support into really showing us where we give our power away, our insecurities, our patterns, our beliefs, the experiences that we've had in life, which we then kind of create a story around and then a personality around that, and we get highly attached to that. So we start our journey with this guided meditation, this guided energy work, to start to really receive and draw in these immense energies that are really here to support us. They're here to guide us in helping ourselves, in really, only we can decide how we want to use our energy. So it's not about being saved or just sort me out. It's about us sorting ourselves out. So if this kind of work is new to you, just really trust, intuitively you know exactly where we're going to go with your breath. It will guide you. And you may find that the mind pops in at times, like, I don't know what I'm doing, or what's she going on about, or am I doing it right? And just, okay, that's the mind, but keep coming back and choosing to allow yourself to be guided by the breath. Because the breath there's the physical quality of the breath, but there is the energetic aspect of the breath. The breath is our direct link into pure consciousness, into source. However you connect into that very divine conscious energy that has created absolutely everything. And we are a very small part of that. We are a reflection of that energy. And we can create, just as everything has been created, we have that ability to create. And what we're being strongly invited to move into is that deep knowing that we can create the life that we want. So just trusting and being guided by the breath. So tomorrow, the solar and the lunar energies are in, I see an eclipse as a perfect balance. The solar energies, the masculine energies of the sun, the lunar energy, the feminine energy of the moon, coming into complete balance. And that balance creates an opportunity for very refined energy to be received by ourselves. But what happens externally is also happening to us internally if we choose to do this work. So we have this opportunity to come into perfect balance. Regardless of our physical gender or what we identify with, energetically we are a blend of masculine and feminine energies. We are a blend of these two energies that were necessary to actually create, for pure consciousness to create everything that we see. These two energies were necessary. So they are two parts of the same energy. They just hold different qualities. One isn't better than the other. They are, I like to connect into these energies like, they're twins. They are both necessary for us to come into balance. And the left side of our energy system is feminine, is lunar, and the right side of our energy system is masculine, is solar. We have these solar and lunar energies running through us all the time because we are not separate from the sun and the moon. We are in constant relationship with them. And we're going to be working with these energies in a more internal space. So if energy work is new to you, then just kind of going with it. We're going to be working with the main energy centers that reflect into the physical form. So they're not part of the physical body because they're at a much higher vibration, but it's like they're layered on top. So you can think of it as, the physical body is vibrating at a very low frequency, the energy centers are vibrating at a much higher frequency. So they share the same space because they are vibrating at different frequencies. And it's like, the radio stations. We have all these radio stations available to us. And we just tune into a different frequency to pick up that radio station. So we have many energy centers, but we'll be working with the ones that reflect in the physical form. So from the base, from the root, up to the crown of the head. And these energy centers are sitting, for want of a better word, on a central channel of energy. And this channel of energy, there is no beginning or end to it, but it flows in through the crown of the head, flows down through the central channel, which physically would reflect as the spinal column, and then releases out into the earth. And then either side of this central channel we have two smaller channels of energy. And on the left is the lunar channel, and on the right is the solar channel. And we're going to be working with all of these as we go through this guided energy work to really help us connect into and receive these very, it's a gift, these energies of the eclipse. So just allowing your awareness to be drawn down, all the way down into the base of the spine. And to help us anchor into that energy center, there is every energy center has a sound. that vibrates at the same frequency at which this energy center, this energy center is vibrating. And just to make it a little bit easier, perhaps if you haven't done this work before, we're going to just use that vibration to really anchor into the root energy center. And that vibration is Lam. Awareness now moving up to the space behind the navel as we just gently move through the energy centers. Just trusting, just intuitively knowing as your awareness is drawn into the second energy center. And the vibration is the sound Vam. Awareness being drawn up now into the space around the diaphragm, the solar plexus, third energy center. Awareness drawing up into the heart space, the center of chest. Awareness drawing up into the throat. Moving up into center of head. Up into the crown of the head. Becoming aware now that your breath is guiding you to a space above the crown of the head, an energetic space. And in that energetic space is the solar and lunar energies in complete balance. seeing in the mind's eye that image of a total lunar eclipse as the moon moves in front of the sun. And as she moves completely in front of the sun, his energy then shining out. Complete balance. And the energy now starts to flow down, flowing down through the crown, flowing down through the central channel of energy, moving through the energy centers, the center of head, moving down through the throat, the heart, moving down through the solar plexus, down past the navel and down into the root. And then into the root, this most balanced energy starts to pulsate, expanding from the root energy center. We become aware now that this energy starts to flow up through the lunar channel on the left side of the body and the solar channel, flowing up into the second energy center, into the space behind the navel. And these energies cross over, flowing up into the solar plexus, where these energies are received in, and they cross over here as they continue flowing in this helix of energy, this spiraling as they enter into the heart space, crossing over at the heart, flowing up through the lunar and solar channels into the throat, crossing over at the throat, flowing up into the center of the head. And in the center of the head they merge, creating this expansion of energy, shining out through the crown of the head as the crown energy center expands. And we become aware that we are completely in a relationship with this eclipse energy that shines above us. And that there's this circuit of energy that's moving within us and through us. And the source of that energy is the energy of the eclipse. Every energy center is receiving and pulsating with this most refined, exquisite, balanced energy. If you would like to receive now with the sound bath to help integrate these energies, then just coming to lay down. And while you make yourself comfortable, for those of you that would like to come out now, just taking a moment to just breathe into the heart space, and just offering gratitude to the sun and the moon, these very conscious energies that are supporting us, always guiding us. They are a constant throughout the whole of our life. And then gently, if you are coming out, opening the eyes, just having a soft gaze down towards the earth. And then opening the eyes. If you're wanting to receive through the sound, through the bowls, just making sure that you are comfortable in a lying down position. And if that's not suitable for your body, you can stay seated, but make sure that you're really comfortable and supported. And that you're warm enough, the body temperature can drop as we move through the energy of the crystal bowls. If you've just done the previous meditation, just really sinking into that energy. If you've just joined for the Soundbath, just consciously choosing to place your awareness down into the breath, allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper. As we allow the energy of the bowls to draw in, to allow the integration of this very potent eclipse energy. Surrendering into the space. Willingness to let go of all that is not serving you. All the ways that we lower our vibration, our insecurities, our judgments, our patterns, our beliefs. Acknowledging that we have this guidance to help us walk our path, this opportunity that we are being given to really move into a higher vibrational state of being. More awareness, more clarity, being shown where we get caught up and where our energy drops. And acknowledging that we are moving into a time of deep work. And we offer gratitude. Breathing into the heart space and offering out heart energy of gratitude through the exhale. Starting to bring some gentle movement into the legs, into the arms. Maybe having a stretch if that feels appropriate for you, or hugging the knees in, or doing both. Sorry if you've been hearing my stomach gurgling all the way through that. And then in your own time, just rolling over onto one side if you have been lying down. Just taking a moment here. And then gently supporting yourself up to a seated position. Once you are seated, closing the eyes, shoulders back over the pelvis, the spine is aligned. Taking a couple of deep breaths. And gently opening the eyes. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.